Hello, hello, and good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Max's eKelas. Nice to be with you here today. Um, I know some of you are joining us on YouTube. Welcome, good afternoon, and I'm very happy to be with you. I am Teacher Dominic here with you all today for this Form 5 session with Max's eKelas. Congratulations and well done for being here. I think if you're here today, you are doing a good job already. So those of you who are on YouTube and Zoom, well done. I am very happy to be with you here for the Max's eKelas session. Remember that you have a lot of things that you can get through the portal, and the portal is available at ekelas.com.my, ekelas.com.my. So always go to the portal, check out what's the latest things that you can find out from there, all the information. Everything will be very, very helpful and useful for you, but you need to go and log on to the portal. One thing that's happening right now that you should be aware of, and I hope you will take part, is the digital mission on photography. Okay, and that's happening. If you go to the portal ekelas.com.my, you can look for Abang Portal and you will find the digital mission on photography, and who knows, you could win an e-voucher. Okay, so make sure you go there, check it out. Write down ekelas.com.my, write it down, and then tell yourself digital mission of photography. You want to go and check it out, okay? Tomorrow you also have your maths and science tutorial, so don't forget to come back for that tomorrow. If you want to get the timetable, it's also on the portal, so go to the portal, get all the information that you need, and it is going to be very helpful for you, okay? So once again, welcome to all of you who are here. Hi Danish, welcome. Nice to see you here. We're doing the Form 5 session right now. I'm very excited because we're going to be doing some hard work, lots of things to help us improve, okay? And that's very important, as long as we improve. Now, if you want to improve, make sure you have your notebook and your pen or pencil to write down important information so that you can remember it. Hi, Dr. Kraft. We just started, don't worry. Get out your book and your pen. But also very important, use the chat to talk to me so that I can communicate with you and I can see what you are trying to tell me, okay? So use the chat. I want to make sure that you always stay active on the chat so that I can read it and know what you want to say. All right, let's begin. I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to show you the slides that we're going to use to study for today for the next half an hour. Welcome back, everybody. Those of you who were here just now, welcome back. If you just joined us, hello. We are going to be looking at some very important things today that will help you improve. Hopefully, it will help you improve. So get out your pen, get out your pencil, get out your notebook, and type on the chat because we're going to be working together. The topic today, rational clause and information transfer. We are going to be looking at this. And you might be confused, like, oh no, I don't really know how to do this, what to do. Don't worry, we are going to be here together to work it out. The rational clause will test your knowledge in grammar and vocabulary. So this is very important because you will have to know grammar and vocabulary. Don't worry, we'll work together. We will try and make sure we do it well. So when it comes to grammar and vocabulary in your SPM, you would have to know things like your pronouns, your articles, your verbs, conjunctions, prepositions, adjectives, adverbs. Oh no, you must be saying, Teacher Dominic, so many things, so much stress. Don't worry. Don't worry. Breathe, relax. We will try and work it out together. And as usual, if there are things that you don't understand, log onto the portal, try and get all the information that you can, and keep your notebook ready. Okay, you'll be required to choose the best answer from A, B, C, and D. Some questions may only have 3 options, so don't worry. Let's try and work on it together. If you have any questions, use the chat, type your questions. If I ask you to try and answer a question, use the chat and give me your answers in the chat, okay? Very important, okay? So let's listen and watch carefully, and I will try and help you as much as possible. before the exam, make sure you have done a lot of practice on grammar. Do a lot of practice, okay? If you don't practice, you won't be able to improve. Read the passage provided before attempting the questions. Very important, read it first. You must do it at least once. And then after you have read it at least once, read the sentence that contains the blank space and go through the answers, go through the choices that you have for that question. Go over the options one by one. Eliminate, which means take it out, eliminate or take out the obviously wrong option. The one that you know, this is, I know, confirm, wrong. Take it out so that you have fewer options to look at, so that the chances of you picking the wrong answer will be lower. Okay? Very important. So if you know this is wrong, I know this is wrong, cross it out first. Recall what you have revised. Try and think back and choose the best answer. Remember, revision is very important. You should know the grammar rules like the back of your hand. This means you should know it very well. Okay? So let's work together. Remember to use the chat to communicate with me. And let us begin our journey. Example of eliminating answers. So remember, when I said cross out the answer that you know, just draw a line and you know this is confirmed the wrong answer. I'm not going to look at it anymore. Don't waste my time. This is how we're going to do it. So the question is, last week, John and Jacob blank fishing. Now you need to choose the correct word to fill up the blank. And you have A, B, C, and D. Go, going, went, and gone. And then you will be like, Teacher Dominic, I don't know which one. It's okay. Last week. So you already start the sentence with last week, which is telling you this is in the past tense. Past tense. Last week. Not next week. Not now. Not today. Last week. So from there, you already know it's not the word go because go is in the present tense. So we already know A is not the answer. Don't look at it anymore. Look at all the other answers first. B, going is the continuous because ing means it is happening. Going, it is a continuous form. So it is not in the past. Take it out. Gone is past participle, but went is in the past, simple past, last week. So if you eliminate answers, very good. That means you don't need to think so much. Easier for you, and then you won't panic. So last week, John and Jacob, what's the answer? Type it in the chat for me. Last week, John and Jacob, I'm waiting for the answer in the chat, okay? What did they do? What's the answer now? It is not last week John and Jacob go fishing. No. It is not last week John and Jacob going fishing. No. It is not last week John and Jacob gone fishing. No. They went fishing. Very good. Thank you. Very good. So this is what we mean by eliminating the answer. Remember to use the chat, okay guys? If you don't use the chat, I will look at you until you use the chat. You must be active with me. If not, it's just me talking. I don't want to be so lonely here. You must talk to me, okay? Form 5 must answer me, okay? Use the chat. I'm not asking you to speak. Just use the chat. Don't worry. Okay, so now that you understand this, we know the answer is C. Ta-da! Very good. Dr. Kraft, don't worry. We will be here. Okay. So now we have this huge question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 blanks that we need to fill up. And we want to try and answer them correctly so that you get your marks. Okay. So we have question 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's look at them slowly. Okay. So we are going to try and get the correct answers. Now remember, what we said was, first thing you do is read it once with the blanks, don't worry. Read it once so that you have an idea. So let us do this first. We're going to read the whole thing, or I will read it for you. You will read it with me, okay? Just read it once through so that we can get an idea of what is happening. Then we will look at it slowly, paragraph by paragraph, okay? So I will read it once, don't worry. Try and follow me. Or if you want to read with me out loud, sure, go ahead. I will begin. 1, 2, 3. The coronavirus is a family of viruses that can cause a range of illnesses in humans, including common cold and more severe symptoms which are life-threatening. The virus is named after blank shape, which takes the form of a crown with blank around it. Hence, it is known as coronavirus. Paragraph number 2. The recent outbreak of coronavirus is blank to have occurred in a market for illegal wildlife in the central Chinese city of Wuhan. Chinese health authorities and the World Health Organization, who are blank the outbreak of the recent coronavirus. Since it's a new strain, there is no specific vaccine that can treat it completely. According to the World Health Organization, many of the blank can be treated, and treatment is based on the patient's clinical condition. However, the virus has already killed millions of people globally. Paragraph number 3. Read with me, okay? When the Chinese blank imposed a lockdown in Wuhan, the epicenter of the virus outbreak, it was too late. The virus had spread to all continents except the Antarctica. Worries are mounting that prolonged quarantines, supply chain disruptions, and a sharp blank in tourism and business travel could weaken the global economy or even cause a recession. Okay, so we've read the whole thing together. Now we have an idea what we are reading about, what the topic is about. Now we do the next step, which is we look at each question and try to get the best answer that we can find. So, first paragraph. Remember to use the chat, okay? I'm going to ask you to answer the question first, and then we will see if it is correct. So you need to test your grammar and your vocabulary. So that means you must read a lot so that you can do these questions. Okay, the coronavirus is a family of viruses that can cause a range of illnesses in humans, including common cold and more severe symptoms, which are life-threatening. Now, question number 1. The virus is named after it, his, its shape. The virus is named after, is it A, B, C, or D? Now remember, we can eliminate. Question. Tell me, which answer do you think confirm? No, not correct. Teacher Dominic, let's take it out now. Which answer is confirmed wrong? Answer me now in the chat. Which answer is confirmed wrong? The virus is named after it shape. The virus is named after his shape. The virus, okay. So Rian says B is confirmed wrong. The virus is named after his shape. Yeah, because the virus, we don't know is it his or her. It's definitely not a his or her, so eliminate. Very good. Apart from B, is there any other answer that you see? I know this is not correct. The virus is named after it shape. The virus is named after its shape, or the virus is named after it apostrophe S shape. Any other answer that you know confirm wrong? A, C, or D? Which one is wrong, do you think? A, the virus is named after it shape. It shape. Yeah, because it, we will eliminate it, okay? So now we have two possible answers, C or D, and we don't know which one. Tell me which one you think is correct, C or D? Remember, the difference is there's an apostrophe here. IT apostrophe S or C its. Which one? C or D? Rian says C is correct. What about the rest? Evie, what do you think? Nurin Sabrina, what do you think? Danish Aiman, what answer do you think is correct? C or D? C or D? Rian says C is correct. I cannot hear any answer coming out from you guys. C or D? I'll try and make sure you guys are participating, okay? Don't keep quiet there. That's why we are here. Okay, since Rian says C, let's choose C first. Or Danish Aiman says D. Oh, okay. So we have two possible answers. Let's check number 2 first so that we do both questions and then maybe we can check, okay? So the virus is named after its shape. We don't know which one. Which takes the form of a crown with something around it. A crown with, so this is testing your vocabulary. Do you know what these words mean? If you don't know, then it's a bit more difficult. With what around it, hence it is known as coronavirus. With protrusions, bulges, dents, or scars. Is there any word that you know is not correct? Scars, dents, bulges, or protrusions. So if you look at the picture, it says it takes the form of a crown. So if something is trying to resemble a crown, this is a crown, yeah? You know what's a crown? Like a tiara, like a crown that you put on the head. This is a crown. My drawing not bad, right? What do you think you use to describe all these things coming out from the coronavirus? These are things that will make it look like a crown. Hair. D, scars confirmed can eliminate because scars are the things that you get if someone punch you, or you get a cut, you get a scar. Okay? Very good, very good. So we eliminate D. Very good. That means we have only 3 to look at now. Danish Aiman, you say C is also incorrect. Dense. Very good. Why? Because dense means the things that go inward. Okay, so now we have 2 possible answers. Rian says B can eliminate. Bulges. Why? What is wrong with B? Bulges means things that come out, a bulge. Things that come out of it. So is this a bulge? So we have A and B, but Rian says B can eliminate. So let's do that first. So we have A, we'll check later, okay? And then we have C or D. Give me your answer. If you're taking an exam right now, would you choose C or D? Rian says bulges more on curve. Okay, don't worry. Let's pretend we're taking an exam now and see what answer we can come up with. Okay, Are we going to use C or D for this one? And then we'll check the answer later. Nurin, Sabrina, what's your answer? Danish Aiman, Rian, what's your answer for question number 1? Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so we have A and we have... Try and answer. As long as you answer, we will be able to work together. C. Okay, so Rian says C. Don't worry. We'll figure it out together later, okay? Don't worry. All right. Now, let's check. The second paragraph. The recent outbreak of coronavirus is believed project. So we have the word believe and believed, projected and project. What do we do? The recent means it happened recently. Outbreak of coronavirus is it believed, projected or project to have occurred in a market for illegal wildlife in the central Chinese city of Wuhan. Chinese health authorities and the World Health Organization are, and this is number 4, what are they doing? They are investigated. What are they doing now? Okay, so let's look at number 1. Danish Aiman, don't worry. If you go for D, if you're correct later, then yay! If not, then we will learn together. Okay, question number 3. Let's try and get all the answers, because in exam also you have to follow the time, yeah? Let's try and get all the answers, and then we'll check it out later and see which one we got correct, okay? We'll do this together, don't worry. Number 3, the recent outbreak of coronavirus is... Rian says, can eliminate project and believe. Okay, can eliminate this and this. Danish Aiman, what do you think? So we have 2 options here, projected and believed. The recent outbreak of coronavirus is to have occurred, which means it is in the past already. Okay, and the word projected actually means something that will happen in the future, because you project it into the future. Okay, believe means something that you read and you believe it and you think it is true. So we have 2 words here, both in the past because it has already occurred. Very good, Rian, very good. So is it projected or believed? Evie and Rian says C, believed. Okay, good. Let's take that first. Write it down here on your book. Number 4, they are doing what? Are they investigates, or investigated? Number 4, what are they doing now about this outbreak? They are. R is not was, it is are. They're doing it now. So if they're doing something now, it has to have what form of tense? Is it in the past? Is it something that is happening now? If it is happening now, there must be an ing. Okay, I will go with Rian, present continuous. Very good. B for number 4. Okay, let's move on so that we do all the answers. According to the World Health Organization, thank you, Evie, many of the can be treated, and treatment is based on the patient's clinical condition. Many of the, so testing your vocabulary, many of the what can be treated. If you read newspapers, you see this word a lot. Many of the diseases, it cannot be many of the diseases because we are talking about one specific disease, which is coronavirus. Many of the downfalls, shortcomings, or symptoms, you always see this in the news. So if you read news, you will know how to answer this question. Many of the symptoms. Okay, good. Well done. Let's move on to the next paragraph and let's compare our answers later, okay? When the Chinese, use some of your common sense here. When the Chinese royalty, or when the Chinese government, or when the Chinese educators or Chinese professors imposed a lockdown in Wuhan, now which group can impose or make sure that there is a lockdown? Is it the royalty? Is it the king in China? Is it the government? Is it the teachers, the educators, or the professors in the university? Who can say that there is a lockdown? Yes, Rian says confirm. B, government. In Malaysia also, right? The government will impose a lockdown. So yes, lockdown, government. Very good observation. The virus has spread to all continents except the Antarctica. Worries are mounting that prolonged quarantines, supply chain disruptions, and a sharp what in tourism and business travel could weaken. Weaken means to make it weak, means not a good thing. Will weaken the economy. So we're talking about something that is not very good. So in number 7, Rian says C and D can eliminate. Let's check. So increase, yes, because when we have the lockdown, things will increase or decrease. Doesn't look like this will increase. It will not increase the tourism and business. So yes, we eliminate C. You want to eliminate D, spike. Spike also means increase, go up. Spike means go up. So we're left with 2 answers here, reduction or failure. So supply chain disruptions and a sharp failure means you fail something. Reduction means something will reduce. Reduction means reduce, means goes lower. So which one are we talking about? Danish Aiman, you say 7 is A. Very good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, did you get it correct, guys? Question number 1 is C. It's. Okay? Question number 2 is A. Protrusions. Yes, the things that protrude, that come out of the coronavirus, makes it look like a crown. Question 3 and 4, C and B. The recent outbreak of coronavirus is believed, C, and then investigating, good. And then number 5 is what again? D, the symptoms. Very good, we got it correct. Okay, 6 and 7, B and A. So when the Chinese government, we got it correct. And then reduction, the sharp reduction means reduce in tourism and business, could weaken the global economy. Did we get it correct, guys? Did we do it together well? High five, well done. We did a good job. Excellent. So this is how you're going to answer these kind of questions. You just have to focus and think carefully. Don't rush. Don't immediately rush with your answers. Think. Look for information in the other sentences. Look for clues. You have to be like an investigator. Look. Try and eliminate and know, confirm wrong answer. And then it will help you. And make sure you breathe and try and focus. Well done, guys. We did great. Yes, we did. We did a great job. Shatish, well done. Evie, Danish. Who else is here? Shatish, Rian, Danish. Who else is here with us today? And to all of you, Nurin, Sabrina, I hope you all did a great job with your answers here. Well done, well done. Give yourself a high five. Okay. Thank you so much, guys, for trying to work out the answers with me. This is a wonderful way to learn. Thank you to Max's eKelas. Remember to check out the portal, eKelas.com.my, and you can check out for the slides next week. Lots of things for you to keep learning. So always come back to the portal and learn as much as you can. Okay, everybody, have a good Friday evening. Take care. Stay safe. Thank you, everybody. This has been Max's eKelas. Looking forward to see you all again soon. Bye-bye. Take care.